Now, the first thing we need to establish is the stance. The stance is the basic building block of your boxing and probably the most important thing you need to get right. If you build from there on a solid foundation, you'll have a decent boxing technique. Now, I'm working with Mickey. Mickey is an orthodox fighter, so he's a right-handed person who leads with the left hand. So Mickey, if you place your left foot forward, keep your right foot back, and feet about shoulder width apart. That's great, mate. Now, weight nice and evenly distributed there between your legs, and knees nice and soft. By soft on your knees, I just mean they're bent. It's a natural instinct when you punch to rise up and lock your knees. You must avoid that. You often hear boxing trainers in the corner saying, sit down on your punches. That's what it means. Just drop down, keep your centre of gravity a little bit lower, and give yourself that rotation at the hips. Okay. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, just to demonstrate something with this stance, is draw some lines on the outside of his feet, the outside of his foot there, the outside of his foot there, and the outside there. Now, what he's standing on there is probably about the width of a surfboard. If we imagine a pole going down the middle of mixed body, he's going to turn and rotate around that pole, shift his weight around that pole, shifting it backwards and forwards to generate the force in those punches. But what's vital is that whenever he's doing that, he's balanced. What denotes his balance is where his centre of gravity is. And his centre of gravity is denoted by his head. If his head travels over those lines on the outside of his feet, he's going to come off balance. So he must use that central rotation. Now, right hand up and left hand up, elbows tucked in, chin down, looking at your opponent through your eyebrows. Now, from that position, he can block punches, slip punches, roll, throw punches, anything at all. So that is the perfect neutral position for starting your boxing. Now, the next thing we've got to do is get him moving around and causing minimum disruption to that stance, because that is his most effective punching and moving position.